Hey there, I'm Maya, and welcome back to 9 Readings. Thank you for being here. In the last video, I showed you how 9 ancient traditions can reveal where you're truly meant to live. If you haven't watched that one yet, I'll link it at the end. Today, we're going deep on the question I get asked more than any other. Is this person really right for me? You've probably checked your Zodiac compatibility before. Scorpio and Pisces, great match. Aries and Cancer, trouble ahead. But then real life happens. The so-called perfect match drives you crazy. And the supposedly terrible match feels like home. Why does this happen? Because sun sign compatibility looks at roughly 4% of who you are. 4%. It's like judging a movie by its poster. Real compatibility is layered. There's personality compatibility, emotional rhythm, energy flow, life priorities, decision-making speed, and something deeper that most systems don't even attempt to measure. The way two souls resonate when everything else is stripped away. On this channel, I cross 9 ancient traditions to find the real answer. Not a surface-level match score. The actual architecture of how two people fit together, where they strengthen each other, and where they'll need to pay attention. Today, I'm walking you through the 4 core systems I use for compatibility. Let's dive in. The first and most powerful one is BaZi, the Chinese 4 pillars of destiny. In BaZi, your birth date and time reveal your day master, which is your core elemental energy: wood, fire, earth, metal, or water. When I look at two people, I compare their day masters. And the relationship between those two elements tells me almost everything. There are 5 patterns, same element. 2 people who are both wood, for example. This feels like looking in a mirror. You instantly get each other. The connection is easy and natural. But here's the catch. You're competing on the same field, the same strengths, the same blind spots. It can turn into quiet rivalry without either person realizing it. One nurtures the other. Wood feeds fire. Water feeds wood. This is a beautiful, caring dynamic. One person naturally supports and energizes the other. But if it only flows one way, the giver burns out. The key question becomes, does the other person give back in a different way? One controls the other. Water puts out fire. Metal cuts wood. This creates a natural power dynamic. In a romantic relationship, it can feel like attraction mixed with tension. One person has an unconscious upper hand. This isn't automatically bad. In a boss-employee relationship, this pattern actually works perfectly. But in love, it needs awareness and balance. Then, there are the day branches. These are the lower characters of your day pillar. If your branches form what's called a Liu He combination, your daily life together flows effortlessly. You don't need to explain yourself. There's a wordless understanding. But if your branches clash, small frictions build up in everyday life. Not deal breakers, but things you need to know about so they don't surprise you. The reason BaZi is so powerful for compatibility is that it doesn't just say good match or bad match. It explains the mechanism, why you're drawn to someone, why a specific dynamic keeps repeating, and most importantly, what to do about it. The second system is Western astrology synastry. Synastry overlays 2 birth charts and looks at the angles between your planets. For love, 4 combinations matter most. Venus cross Mars. When your Venus lines up harmoniously with their Mars, or vice versa, there's a natural magnetic pull. It's chemistry you can't fake or force. It's the reason you looked across the room and something clicked before a single word was spoken. Moon to moon. Your moon represents your emotional inner world. When 2 moons are in the same element group, fire with air or earth with water, your emotional rhythms sync. You process feelings in similar ways. When they're in conflicting groups, one person needs space, while the other needs closeness, and neither understands why. Sun to moon cross. When your sun harmonizes with their moon or the reverse, something magical happens. You feel like you can be completely yourself around this person. This is the classic golden pattern of long-lasting relationships. It's comfort and identity wrapped together. Ascendant contact. When their planet touches your ascendant closely, the first impression is electric. This is the astrological explanation for that moment when you meet someone and immediately think, I don't know what it is, but this person fascinates me. The third system is human design. Human design classifies people into 5 energy types: generator, manifesting generator, projector, manifester, and reflector. For compatibility, what matters is how your energies interact. Take the most common pairing, a generator with a projector. The generator has consistent, powerful energy but needs direction. The projector sees the big picture and knows exactly where that energy should go. It sounds like a dream team, right? It can be, but only if the generator invites the projector's guidance. If the generator just does their own thing and ignores the projector feels bitter and invisible. And if the projector tries to direct without being invited, the generator feels controlled. There's another layer most people miss. Authority. A person with emotional authority needs to ride their emotional wave before making decisions. They literally cannot give you a reliable answer in the moment. A person with sacral authority knows instantly, yes or no, right in their gut. Put these two in a relationship and you get a recurring frustration. Why can't you just decide? Because their decision-making hardware is fundamentally different. Knowing this one thing can save a relationship. The fourth system is numerology, specifically life path families. Your life path number comes from your birth date, numbers 1 through 9, plus master numbers 11, 22, and 33. For compatibility, I group them into 3 families: the thinkers, 1, 5, and 7. These people lead with logic, independence, and ideas. The builders, 2, 4, and 8. These people prioritize stability, structure, and material security. The creators, 3, 6, and 9. These people are driven by emotion, expression, and connection. Same family means you instinctively understand what matters to each other. Different families means you can complement each other beautifully, but you'll need to consciously learn each other's priorities. A thinker who doesn't understand why their builder partner obsesses over finances. A creator who can't figure out why their thinker partner seems emotionally distant. It's not a flaw. It's a different operating system. Now, these 4 systems together give you a remarkable picture of any relationship. But I don't stop there. I add 5 more lenses. Vedic astrology compares your moon nakshatras for soul-level resonance. Chinese Zodiac checks your birth year animal compatibility. Name analysis through Kabbalistic Gematria reveals hidden harmonics between 2 names. Astrocartography shows whether you and this person thrive in the same cities. And the 9-star key system from Japanese-Chinese astrology confirms your elemental compatibility from yet another angle. When I cross all 9 and 3 or more say this connection is harmonious, there's a real foundation. 5 or more agreeing means a very strong bond. And when multiple systems show friction, that's not a death sentence. It's a map. It shows you exactly where to focus your attention so the relationship gets better instead of worse. One last thing I want you to hear. On this channel, no matter what the reading shows, I will never tell you that someone is wrong for you. Every relationship has strengths and challenges. What these 9 traditions give you isn't a verdict. It's a blueprint, a way to understand why things feel the way they do and what you can actually do about it. If this video helped you see compatibility in a new way, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. I post new readings every Wednesday and Saturday. Next time, I'm breaking down BaZi from scratch. The 10-day masters, the 5 elements, and how to find yours in under a minute. It's the foundation for everything else on this channel, so you definitely want to catch that one. I'm Maya. See you in the next reading.